Hello, beautiful hearts. How are you doing? Welcome once again. I miss you so much. This is me, LauraKias, once again saying hello. Welcome to 2026, our beautiful year. Happy New Year. I've not had the time to say Happy New Year to you. Sorry for the distance, for the long silence. I was just trying to get one or two things ready. I've missed you all so much. I have a lot, if I tell you, I have a lot to say. So, how are you doing? Hope you're good. Welcome into 2026. I know this year we're going to have the best of relationships, the best perfect relationship, the loves that we won't want to break. So this year I have something good to talk to us about. And you know what? First topic of this year is we don't talk like we used to. Yeah, I know. It sounds familiar. You've been in that relationship, all of a sudden everything goes down, the talking, the communication gap grows longer, the friendship dwindles, but what is happening with most of the relationship guys. So now we're going to talk about that and why it happens and what we should do. So first, silence it's more disastrous than arguments. You know that. Silence is more disastrous than arguments. When you have an issue and you don't speak it out, it kills the relationship faster than when you have something in mind and you're airing your view. But there's another thing. If you air the view and the partner is not listening and not doing anything about it, it's a dangerous one too. But silence is disastrous. Very disastrous relationship doesn't help relationship grow. Makes communication in that relationship to die slow. When that connection, when communication starts dying, then what happens? The connection starts fading. You don't become, you don't become so fond of that person again. You become withdrawn. You become, you start being distracted. You start looking for something else to close that vacuum. So communication, it's not good to stop when a relationship needs to be better and become stronger. But in this point, I'm going to give us a few points that we need to note. And the first point is communication is the heartbeat of every relationship. Communication is the heartbeat of every relationship. Let me tell you the truth. As your heart pumps blood, that's what keeps life going. When the heart stops pumping blood, what happens? The person dies. That is what happens. That's how communication is to a relationship. Communication is just like that life wire. It's not like that thing that makes that connection to make the relationship going, makes that relationship stronger, makes that relationship beautiful. So communicate, you talk. When there's a reduction in communication, the relationships start dwindling. People don't share views again. People don't share your feelings again. It doesn't look good. It doesn't look good, doesn't make the relationship become better. So please, let's work on our communication. Then the second point is emotional distance starts small. It's not something that starts immediately. No. Emotional distance starts small. And how does it? Funny enough, it doesn't even begin with hatred. It doesn't even begin with hatred. It starts with no conversation. You don't talk with your partner again. Those periods you will have your time out, speak to each other, talk to each other, share your dreams, share your desires, share you want to see, what you want to achieve. When those gaps begin to show off, that relationship starts breaking. Those unspoken feelings, those things, those pain, those the shortcomings that you notice, that offense you want to talk about. Please, let's talk about this. You did this to me, and I said, "Oh, I'm sorry, my love." That's it's actually what brings about emotional distance. When those communication is not there, the relationship becomes withdrawn, and the relationship starts fading, the connection starts fading, and you know what, love starts dying. Please, let's not make our love to die. We need to make this love to grow and become perfect. So the next point I want us to know is that talking is not same as communication. You know that talking is not same as communication. Talking is just like I'm talking here, but if there's no connection between the two, when there's no listening ear, when there's no communication, the communication is the connection that brings the two souls to two hearts together. Talking, and when you're just talking and the other person is not listening, doesn't look good. So communication is when there's a passage. One way is good to define communication when there's an information passed from one a sender to what? To a receiver. And the receiver does what? Listens and delivers back. That is communication. That means there's a response in return. But when there's no response, that's talking. You just talk, and in the end, it doesn't help either. So please, communication is perfect for a relationship to become better. Communication is what makes a relationship to go stronger. It's not just talking. We have to communicate. Then the fourth point I want us to talk about is phones and distractions. These are things that usually push us away from our relationship. Phones, when two people start living together as strangers, the couple, the husband is somewhere pressing social media, looking at all the fine girls on the page, looking at all the dance moves and everything, and the sis is somewhere looking at some handsome dudes on the phone, and it causes so much breakage in a relationship. Please, let's not allow phones and those distractions to cause a change, in our love life. Let's not allow those things to cause a breach between us and our partners and our lovers. Please, we need to put away from all those things. Let's set barriers to all those. And when I say you cannot go to social media, you can go to social media and what you want to watch, but don't make it become a part of you that it not distracts your attention from your partner. Then the next one says silence creates strangers. Please don't allow silence to create strangers. So silence creates strangers. Please don't allow silence to make your partner to become strangers. People no more talk about things, those hunger to become together, those shared thoughts, those feelings that tighten relationship together, those dreams, aspirations. Please don't allow it to take over. Don't allow silence to take over and make those desires to end. It doesn't help relationship. It doesn't make a relationship better. Let's always communicate with our partners always. Then the last one is communication can be rebuilt. Let me tell you the truth. Despite the fact how long it's been there, if you people have the desire to be together, you people can rebuild that communication gap. Talk to each other. It's never too late to start, no matter how far it's been, no matter how deep it's gone. Talk. Let there be talking. Let there be a reason to want to bond again. Let there be a reason to love again. Let there be a reason to be together again. Please talk with your partner. Talk with your partner. Let your partner understand that you people need to be together. You people need to build that bond again together by communicating to each other what you want to see in your relationship, how you want it to be. You want to be loved and all of things. These are things that make relationships stronger and better. Choose peace over war. That's what very peace. Choose peace over war. That will make your relationship. So now, this is my closing thought for you. Love doesn't stay alive by chance. It stays alive by choice. You have to choose to make your love alive. You have to choose to keep it alive. You have to choose to take your love to the next level. You don't wish it, you don't pray about it. It's a choice. You have to make it intentionally, and you have to put effort in making it work. Then the next one I want to say, if you want your love to last, you have to make your communication to be alive. So that is what I want to drop with us this period. So once again, this is Healing Heart Helps by LauraKias. You know what? Stay tuned. Please coming. Do this beautiful favor for me. I know if you're blessed with this video, please follow, like, and share, and let everybody that wants to hear be blessed with you. Thank you very much. Love you.